Hi, hello, hope you're doing well. My name is Carrie and today we are going to talk about my skincare routine, how I sort of cleared up my acne, and how I managed my acne. To start off with, I have pretty acne prone skin, usually around the cheek area and around the forehead. I've had it since I was a teenager, kind of just felt like that was going to be my life forever, and I'm really glad it's not. I think the surge of beauty and wellness is so beneficial to society and people's confidence levels. I think I'm a lot more confident when I have, really good skin. I can easily not wear makeup. Also, just like a general disclaimer, I definitely do still get acne. I still get breakouts. A lot of it is around PMS time. A lot of it is from what I eat, but I now understand my skin a lot better. I know how to treat it, how to take care of it, and so I feel like I really have my acne under control, and there are not as many surprises as it was before, which was just one big surprise because I didn't know what was going on. So in the mornings, what I do is I wake up, I cleanse my face. I think it's really important to wash your face in the mornings because, unless you wash your hair every day, which you shouldn't, your pill is kind of dirty. Just from your face, your nighttime skincare routine and your dirty hair. It is Neutrogena's Naturals. It's just a normal face cleanser that I have been using for years. It's currently winter. My face is drier than it usually is. I don't have a humidifier because I just don't really want to spend that money. So I need the moisture and I need the hydration, and what is better than hyaluronic acid? My favorite is DECIEM's hylamide range, the low molecular HA multi-depth rehydration booster. This just is a really lovely consistency. It's thick-ish. It's super hydrating for your skin. I have also used the Ordinary's Buffet. This is one of those catch-all serums, I guess. It's a mix of everything. Apparently it just has all the good stuff. You can use it in the morning, you can use it in the night. My two favorite moisturizers are the CeraVe facial moisturizing lotion that has 30 SPF. My other favorite moisturizer that I've been using for years is the Nivea Essentials 24-hour boost that's mattifying. So my PM routine is a bit more intense than my AM, as it should be. I think the amount of time that you have when you sleep is a really great time to just pamper your skin, treat it right, set it up for a new day. I'm a huge fan of double cleansing. I try and tell everyone about double cleansing because it also changed my life. It made removing makeup so much less of a hassle. Coconut oil will get rid of everything. Coconut oil is amazing. So let's debunk some things right now. Coconut oil is good for your skin, but not if you leave it on. I know a lot of people who moisturize with coconut oil. I think maybe on your body it's fine, but on your face, you are definitely gonna clog some pores. It is just really thick. It's intense. I don't think you should ever leave it on your skin, but use it to get rid of your makeup. So I just take a dollop of coconut oil, I apply it dry on my face full of makeup. I really massage it in there. I, really get the eye area, and then I rinse it off with warm water. And then I go back in with my trusty Neutrogena cleanser and then wash my face again. Coconut oil will definitely leave a residue on your face. You will never fully rinse it off, and so that's why you need to go back in with your regular water-based cleanser to get rid of everything. Double cleansing changed the game. It's huge in K-beauty because they know. There's a lot of cleansing balms out there, which definitely work and do the trick. The thing is they are basically just coconut oils. And coconut oil is just a lot cheaper. So after coconut oil, I cleanse my face, and then, I forgot to talk about toners. Oops. These are the toners I have on rotation. So the first one is the SDSM from NIOD, which is also by DECIEM. It is a mist that is the most expensive of maybe all my skincare products, but I do love it. Even though it is kind of expensive, it does come in a 240 milliliter bottle, one bottle of this, if I use it every single day and consistently, it would probably last me about 3 months. So my next toner on rotation is by Essano. It is the Rosehip Mist Toner. It's incredibly soothing and it smells really nice. I really love the smell of rosehip oil. And it also has like the plum and the green tea. You just kind of feel like you're putting really good stuff on your face. The only problem is that I buy this from Marshalls or Winners, and they don't always have it. So when I see it, I stock up. This is probably my 5th bottle, and it is my last bottle, I believe. So I will be sad once this is gone, but I will forever always be on the lookout for it. Another thing I use is rose water, which is, I guess, a very classic thing for people to use. It's soothing, it's really refreshing. I love spraying it after a long day or after working out. I will also just use it as a toner sometimes if I don't really feel like my skin really needs anything. This one's from Pearlessence. It's another one that I found at Winners for just $10, so I wanted to pick it up and try it. It just kind of feels like any other rose water. It's hydrating, it's refreshing, just a really simple spray. Also, spraying things on your face after washing them is a really nice feeling. So let's recap. I do the oil cleanse, I do my water-based cleanse, and then I tone my face with a spray. And then here's kind of like the fun part, I guess. How cute! The first product is niacinamide 10% plus zinc 1%. This is probably one of the most popular Ordinary products. It is such a game changer for acne. I think this is probably the most effective blemish treatment. Next, I really love the lactic acid 10% plus HA, a high strength lactic acid superficial peeling formulation. I did start out with the 5% first. It was fine on my skin and I just thought maybe I should upgrade for, maybe more effectiveness. I do love it. It's an exfoliant, so it kind of just, exfoliates your face. I use it sometimes every day, but I think it's recommended to use it every other day, kind of sparingly, depending on how sensitive your skin is. I don't really think my skin is that sensitive. I think it can take a lot, so I use it whenever I feel like my skin needs it. My niacinamide I do use every single night. The lactic acid I use very often. Then I like to rotate things in. So it's all about kind of understanding what your skin needs, what your skin is feeling, what you're feeling, and it could just be like playing around with different products. So these are a few things that I like to rotate. The first one is this. I am not going to try and say that name. I don't know how. Ascorbyl is about as far as I can get. I think this really kind of just smooths out my face. It really is super soothing. For spot treatments, I will use the salicylic acid 2% solution. So another product on rotation that I have that really helped my acne and that I use pretty sparingly because I can't get it in Canada anymore is the azelaic acid suspension 10%. You do need a prescription for it in Canada now. I think it's like over a certain percent. 10% is too high. It really helps when I just have a really bad breakout, when it's like nothing's really helping it. Regardless of what I use, I always finish with the 100% organic cold press rosehip seed oil. It is my go-to product. I usually buy many when I go to stock up, so I really stock up. It's great for so many other uses besides the facial oil. I've had it kind of heal bruises really quickly, but it's just also really good for your skin. It was hard to use the rosehip seed oil at first because it was so oily, and like when you're not used to it, it's like having so much oil on your face just doesn't feel right, but it's so hydrating. Then in the wintertime, you can really tell how drying an environment is if you wake up and it's like sucked dry. Your face is still plump, but there's definitely like your skin like really drank up the oil. And treat your skin with some facial oil. Marula oil is also really good for your skin. So another product I really want to mention that I think really calms my acne down and kind of gets rid of a lot of my PMS acne is by Lush. It is the Cosmetic Warrior Fresh Face Mask. It has garlic, tea tree oil, and kaolin. I use it when I feel like my skin needs it. When I feel really inflamed, it really calms my skin down. This is kind of maybe the thing that I see the most immediate effects from. I think it's really important to have a solid skincare routine, consistency. It's a great way to kind of learn more about your skin and how your skin reacts to certain things. But I also think lifestyle and diet play a really big part and keeping your skin under control, understanding your acne. Staying clean is really important. Washing your bed sheets, changing out your pillowcases and washing them. Also, part of being clean is washing your makeup brushes pretty often. I think it's really important to disinfect all the things that you touch on a daily basis. So, doorknobs and keyboards and laptops and things like that, because then if you do actually touch your face, at least it's like kind of cleaner. I don't pop pimples as much anymore because I think I'm more aware of what they are. I'll link a really informative video by Leah Yu down below, where she kind of goes through all the different types of like acne that's on your face. But I think once you start getting a skincare routine down, and you feel less inclined to kind of pop things. Another thing I really want to touch on is you are what you eat. So kind of understanding your diet, understanding maybe you might be allergic to things, doing an allergy test. I know that when I eat processed white bread, I break out on the forehead. It's a very common gluten allergy, but I think if you watch the documentary Cooked on Netflix, you will know that you're probably more likely allergic to processed chemicals that are commonly found in like grocery store bread. So I know that when I eat gluten, when I eat a lot of dairy, I kind of get a little bit of an acne reaction. That doesn't mean I cut it out of my life. I do still really love bread, and I do still really love like milk products, but I think it's more of being aware. So I know that when I eat bread, I'm gonna break out, and that's like, am I willing to make that sacrifice? Sometimes I am. If I eat a can of Pringles, I know I'm gonna break out for sure because there's so much oil in that. Will I still do it? Absolutely, because Pringles are amazing. Knowing what you put in your body, knowing what it's going to do, I think ultimately gives you the control over what your skin will do, and what you're allowing your skin to do, and then being able to better take care of yourself. Sacrifices sometimes have to be made for the greater good of Pringles. One time I stopped eating white bread and a lot of my acne went away. So, and I guess the last point is to always stay hydrated, drink lots of water. No one, I think, really ever gets enough water. A lot of my skincare routine is based around hydration, all the hyaluronic acids, all the face oils. It's really to make sure that my skin is healthy and plump and it has everything it needs. Everyone's acne journeys are different and they're all valid. That's kind of it, I guess. That's like what I do to keep my acne under control. Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully I'll see you next time. In the meantime though, stay hydrated, stay moisturized, and eat some fruit. Bye!